The way we discover our news, the stuff that's important to us, has changed radically over the last 2 to 3 years. The explosion of social media and aggregation sites like this has meant that the old model of an editor in the late Middle Age deciding what we ought to know has gone. Now users decide on social media what they need to know, and newspapers have to follow. A poll done in February 2017 found that over 65% of Twitter users report that they receive the majority of their news on the popular social media network. The number is up 33% from 2012. Couple that with nearly 8,000 tweets being sent every second across the globe, there is no denying Twitter's enormous influence. There are many journalists on the record saying that if you are not on Facebook and Twitter, you are not getting the full story being covered in the news. Twitter has revolutionized the newsroom as well, speeding up an already complicated news gathering process. What used to slowly crawl in over the wire now comes over in real time, tweet after tweet. The modern day journalist mustn't rest in his eyes for a moment for a fear of missing vital information. Along with news, Twitter can be useful for many other things, the most popular being entertainment and activism purposes. Many like to call this hashtag activism, which is a term coined by media outlets which refers to Twitter's use of hashtags for internet activism. The term can also be used to refer to the act of showing support for a cause through a like or any other social media platform, such as Facebook or Google+. The point of hashtag activism is arguably to share certain issues with one's friends and followers in hopes that they will share the same information also. This leads to a widespread discussion and allows for change to occur. The concept of hashtag activism has received critique from both critics and supporters. Some supporters argue that using social media for activism is a good idea because it allows one to connect with people from all over the world in a short amount of time. Critics, on the other hand, question whether hashtag activism leads to real change, as users are simply just indicating that they care rather than taking specific action to make a difference. This becomes known as slacktivism, or a term for feel-good measures in support of an issue or social cause. Slacktivism is showing support for a cause with the main purpose of boosting the egos of participants in the movement. The action may have little effect other than to make the person doing it feel satisfied that they have contributed. Their contribution is something as easy as a like, a share, a tweet, or a retweet about something they saw on the internet. This raises the question of what is really being accomplished with just likes and retweets. Like it or not, Twitter has changed the news and media for good. It has helped many celebrities, athletes, politicians, and just regular people bypass the media to get their message directly to their audience. Twitter has certainly been a boom to the media. It's one more way a story might go viral, and it's arguably the best way for a news outlet to get closer to their readership. With the ability to quickly reach out to millions of people and give anybody a platform, there are many who think Twitter will be the main news outlet for the 21st century.